And there's really this. Over the past few years, there's been this dip in participation in school sports. So, we've really been trying to encourage players to sign up, to get people in there. And we're starting to see that pay out. So that's always exciting.
Well, what's the cost to do so? I have no idea, like how much it would cost to any of these programs throughout the year.
Yeah, the cost for the competitive and the travel, that kind of varies. So there are always some fixed costs. You've got your league fees, your ref fees, your tournament fees, stuff like that. And then there's, insurance and uniforms. So we really try to keep our costs as low as possible.
Right, just to cover your expenses.
Yeah, so
because you don't get paid. You're all volunteers.
Yeah, everyone's volunteers. The only ones that get paid are the refs, and that's so I can win my games.
Thank you very much. Yeah, oh boy. But so how much would it cost to join the house league for the summer?
Summer house league, it's $100. Yeah,
$100.
$100. That's about a 10-week season, little over 10-week season.
Not at all.
No,
you go to the movies for 15.
I think it's more than that.
Is it really?
If you get a popcorn, forget it.
I don't know. My girlfriend buys all the tickets. I just go.
Well, that's nice of her to pay for the date.
Well, Andy. I pay. She just gets it.
Hopefully
she goes online.
She sticks around, You bring the comedy. She brings the wallet. That's it.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
My name's on the credit card.
Me. Okay. Oh, okay. So, well, it's still the gesture is nice, right?
Yeah, I do appreciate that.
All right. So what is your club, what sets you apart, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, coming back to that cost aspect, I think our cost is one of our most,
one of the
attractive features, because we are looking at us compared to some of the other programs in the area. We are a very competitive price. So you might see other programs that are around the same price as ours, but they have shorter seasons or fewer games or stuff like that. So what you get with our program versus the cost is really a big draw, and we hear that from a lot of our parents. And I think also kind of the culture of our club is another thing that attracts a lot of people, because we are kind of house focused. So for parents who just want to have a good time, just want to support their kids, we have a great house program, and it's very supportive. It's very developmentally focused and stuff. So you don't have people kind of freaking out on the sidelines as much as you would with some of the competitive
helicopter parents. Isn't that what they're calling?
I believe so. Or Karen.
Yeah. Or Kevin's, right?
Oh, they're Kevin's now,
I think Kevin's is like the male version of a Karen. Sorry, any Karens out there. I know a lot of nice Karens and Kevins.
I really don't know.
Andy brought it up.
I thought it would
Karens and Kevins.
I thought it would be Ken, maybe.
I don't.
A Karen.
Jacob?
I guess maybe two syllables.
Now that you say Ken does sound familiar.
I thought it was Kevin's. You could Google it while we're talking, Andy,
will.
if you want to. I think I'm correct.
Do you do any fundraisers? I was just sort of curious about that.
Yeah, because we keep our costs as low as possible, we make almost nothing off the registrations. We're very reliant on fundraisers and sponsorships and stuff like that to kind of get in some extra cash flow. So we do have a couple fundraisers we do throughout the year. We sell candy bars, Fowler's chocolate. They're fantastic. And, anyone can sell that to help offset their costs. We've got a meat raffle and booze cooler coming up. That's October 18th.
Well, I'll have to get that on the air.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I'll definitely
got to plug that. The booze cooler it's a nice, beautiful Yeti cooler. We've got 30 bottles already for it.
Oh, that was over the weekend, right?
That was
at our
tournament.
I bought one ticket. I really want the cooler.
All it takes is one.
The guy who won it last year had one ticket.
One ticket.
One ticket.
I've never understood that, and I'll talk about my girlfriend again. She goes to the Sabres games and buys all the tickets, and she did win one thing one time. But you only need one. That's all it takes.
I got to say, I have this suspicion whenever I go to buy tickets somewhere, which I go to raffles all the time, I swear there's times where they probably look, I get drawn, I'm not there because I got to run to something. They're like, he doesn't need it.
He doesn't need the cash.
I swear it's got to happen.
I believe it.
I could see it. I could, no, we'll give it to someone else. He doesn't want it.
He's busy doing.
Why wouldn't I want a Yeti cooler? Of course I would want one.
Of course. You could sit at home, do architecture work, and drink beer.
That's it. With my Yeti cooler, because my fridge did just break. That was I had to throw out like 3 garbage bags of food. It was like, it's a huge headache when you don't have a second fridge.
Where'd you go? Sears?
I went to Orville's.
Orville's, good call.
We have a family friend who's always been good to us over the years. He used to work at Rosa's. Remember Rosa's?
Oh, I remember Rosa's.
Yeah.
Rosa's was great, but Orville's is great. I got my new washer there.
Is Orville's a sponsor of this radio station?
I don't believe so. Should I not say that? Should I delete that from the
you're
podcast?
You're the boss. I don't know.
No, Mark Richards is the boss.
All right. Well, you're my boss today.
Oh, okay.
How about that? but geez, we went on a tangent. Jacob, you got to keep us on track.
Well, one more thing here. Now, do you do like a refreshment stand or anything on the weekends when you have games or during the week?
That's something we've been trying to get started. We've talked about it for a while, and at the tournament this past weekend, that was our end of season summer classic, kind of the coup de grace of the summer season, which was a lot of fun. It was a great turnout. We had food trucks there, so we do try to offer food when we can. We haven't had kind of the support that we've needed to do concessions in the past. It's something we've talked about, something we've wanted to do, but it's just tricky, finding volunteers and parents to sit at the tent and sell the stuff. So it's not something we've been able to do, but definitely something we're trying to get started for future seasons.
That's very good. The one thing you have to have, taco in a bag.
Yeah, that's super
He's doing
popular.
it because I was talking about it.
He'll be back every week.
Because I went to this Stallions game, and I said I was looking forward to a taco in the bag. Because I remember high school when I go to soccer games, they'd have it. It was unique. It was weird. It was good. So Andy doesn't forget. And again, we have with us Jacob Opalinski with the Tonawanda Soccer Club. If you want to call in and ask any questions, 716-674-9555 with WEBR. So no taco in a bag, I guess. That's
Not
okay.
yet. We'll
Not
get
yet.
there soon.
Well, and so people can get involved, right? I mean, even if there's people out there that want to volunteer, even if they don't have kids, they're allowed to do that.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. A lot of our coaches are parents with kids in the league, but we've got just as many who, just love soccer, just want to stay active, want to give their time. So we're always looking for new coaches. We're always looking for just any kind of support. Coaches, people to show up to our board meetings, join our board. We're looking for refs constantly. So, yeah, if people want to get involved, there are definitely opportunities, and that's all on our website, TonawandaSoccer.com. There's coaches registrations. There's the club emails on there. So we're always happy to have more help.
Great, I love it. Andy, was there anything else we wanted to talk about before?
No, we
move
got
on
to the taco in a bag thing, so that was my main point.
Are you hungry? I wolfed down a
waited-
sub before I got here.
I waited 27 minutes to get onto taco in a bag,
Oh
so
my God.
I was prepping for that.
We have going thing, what is it? Music's the universal language.
I wasn't going to say that.
Because John White loves saying it. Now taco in a bag is something. I'm sure a pirate reference. We already did that one. It's why people tune in.
You got to hit the classics, yeah.
I don't know. The Roadrunner thing's going to come to my mind, I think, next week.
No, jeez.
Meet.
Well, I don't think that one's appropriate. Okay, so going on. So, again, TonawandaSoccer.com. We have Jacob with us, the Tonawanda Soccer Club, right? And, people should get involved. Really, I mean, I heard that too. Like kids, the decline in kids participating in sports in the school, it's not good. Sports does a lot. It's not just a healthy piece. It's really like building social skills, teamwork, team building, all of that. And, when I heard that a little while ago, I was a little concerned. It was like, it was me, I played volleyball. Volleyball was mine. I snowboarded. We had a ski club. But those were my, two main go-tos. But, yeah, it takes time. But kids have a little more time than adults, I would say, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta enjoy yourself
But it's
when
tough
you're a
out
kid.
there.
I think, though, the fact that there are more sports, though, in not even, you go to think lacrosse is a newer sport, but the flag football for the girls
Oh, yeah.
is just amazing. It's all over the place. And does that take away from softball, though? And track and field? I mean, I'm talking
Right.
about spring sport, but just down the line, hockey. Hockey is, as far as I'm concerned, it's been around a long time, but on the high school level, it's still fairly new.
Yeah, well,
And that takes away because, you have your fall sports and then it runs into the winter. You're on the ice. I remember days when I would get off the field at soccer, my mother would be there and take me right to hockey because that had started already.
Well, where I knew friends that would say play volleyball, but then they play basketball. Too.
Right.
I mean, they would just want to stay in shape. And
they have that crossover season there with the volleyball starts a little early. I believe the girls' volleyball starts even before the boys' volleyball.
Usually
And then
it's
it crosses
late
over.
summer, if I remember, when we would play. Yeah. But it varies. And hockey's like the most expensive sport you could participate in next to golf, I would say. But
the clubs.
The clubs are expensive. Anyways, I went golfing.
That's the great thing about soccer is it's cheap.
You? Yeah. It was
What course?
Deerwood Golf Course, the only course that I would go to. Come on.
Is that North Tonawanda?
That's North Tonawanda.
No, I knew that.
Beautiful course.
I was thinking maybe Bobolinks or something.
Bobolinks.
That's out in Elma, par 3, I believe.
We're just giving all of these free publicity.
I just read it about it in the newspaper.
Oh, okay. No, exciting stuff going on. The summer's not over. It's 100 degrees out there, but we have a lot happening. And even Friday, there's the Purple Heart ceremony in the city of Tonawanda. Give a shout out to John White. And that's at 777 Niagara Street. And that starts at 10 a.m. if anyone out there wants to come to the ceremony. I heard it's going to be a very nice event. But, Andy, do I have to wait for you to look this up? Really? So, what else do we have?
People need to know.
Well, he's looking up Karen named bad. What is the male equivalent? He didn't even Google it right. It's tough out there. And Jacob, do you have wife, kids, anything of the sort?
No, not myself. Not yet.
That's okay. Hey, shout out there, Jacob Opalinski here. He's single and looking to mingle. And it was Kevin. We have confirmed
Kevin,
it.
hey.
Kevin, not Ken.
Never
And
should have doubted
Terry.
you.
And Terry.
But it actually says Chad, or simply using a male Karen or Ken.
Amazing.
Other possibilities include Ken and Chad. Chad. I used to know a guy, the Chad.
The Chad. This is how we're going to wrap up the show, Andy. Really?
Well, you can tell us now it's Ives Pond where most of the games are played, correct?
Yeah, our house league plays at Ives Pond. Our travel, we've got a couple fields in North Tonawanda at NTI and Gratwick. So, we're all over the place. It's Tonawanda Soccer Club, but we are very much a multi-city kind of organization. So,
Yeah, I did work Gratwick Park.
Well, he's got the hookup because our Parks and Rec director, Alex Demaratsky, his daughter, was there at the game over the weekend. So.
Yeah, Alex hasn't been
one
here
of
in a
our
while.
coaches.
Do you want Alex back?
Sure.
He's a busy guy.
Well, of course, it's summertime.
Well, yeah. But it's good.
Yeah.
Jeez, Andy. All right. Let's wrap this up. All right. People got stuff to do out there. So thank you again for tuning in. Jacob, thank you so much for tuning in with us. TonawandaSoccer.com. Check it out. Get involved. And we'll see you next week.